be there in a bit. Grandma is listening to some volleyball in the background. She really likes the women's volleyball. You can probably... She's very angry at how bad the girls play. I need some coffee, okay? I will make myself some hot coffee and I'll BRB, okay? I'll BRB in a second, okay? BGM is fairly louder than me, okay? Don't worry about it. I'll lower it down a little bit. A little bit. Yeah, it should be. Alright, RBRB, BRB for the coffee. The coffee. Alright, hi. Hello, chat. I am worried that the music that I wanna play on this today's stream might be copyrighted by Nintendo. I don't quite know. Hopefully it isn't. It's the music from Kirby, from like different Kirby games. Hi! Hello! I have my turron over my head. I'm a very proud Peruvian. I'm so sorry that we couldn't stream yesterday, but my fucking internet was on the verge of exploding. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 segundo, please. 1 segundo. Is this one this one? It is, but it looks kind of like shit. Give me a second. This. There we go. Hi, chat. Hello, chat. How are you doing, chat? Oh my god, let me fix this. Whenever I get on my tablet on the desk while I'm like drawing, and I also put my little phone to track my movements in, it looks a little fucked up. It's like my factions, the model's factions start dying out of nowhere. I just turned on the fan. Hello, chat. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great one. It's been a slow day. It's been a weird, slow day. I have not taken my vitamins, so we're gonna be doing that together today, okay? What games? Kirby games. So I'm having like a background sound from Kirby, but I'm not sure if I should play it on YouTube as well. Because YouTube is kind of different from... Like, usually what happens is that they strike the stream, not the bot. So it takes the bot, gets immediately copyrighted by a bot that detects any music or any material that is not from you and is copyrighted. Oh, Kirby, yeah, Kirby. Let us get ready first, okay? Let me tell you, I opened commissions and I'm so grateful for all of the people that asked me for commissions so far. So I'm not sure how many like slots of commissions I'm gonna be able to do. I was thinking maybe 6. I already have 3 out of the 6 slots already taken. But I might be able to take other 3 depending on how complex they are and how much time I will have to in order to make them. So far, I'm done to 2 sketches, and I just need to keep doing the line art and stuff. I'm very excited. I'm so excited. This is one of the commissions that I got. Actually, let me make it even bigger. Let me make it bigger. Let me see. Where is this? Let me make it bigger for you so you know what we're talking about. You know what we're working on right now. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is 𝕓𝕦𝕤𝕚𝕚, but with a 𝕬𝕚𝕚, and also maybe straighten her. Straighten her. And she's cooking a 𝕓𝕤 soup. She's cooking 𝕓𝕤 soup, and this was commissioned by Scaldi. As you can obviously tell, because this is a 𝕓𝕦𝕤𝕚𝕚. This is 𝕓𝕦𝕤𝕚𝕚. Let's make her bigger. She probably has to be taken at least like 2/4 of the sheet, because this is a very big sheet. See? It's gonna be right in the middle. Anyways, I was considering buying Insoy for like a stream. I've been seeing every VTuber out there making themselves some Insoy, and they look so cute. So cute, chat. I wanna try doing myself as well, so I can finally prove that I'm not Chinese. I'm not helping my case, because I'm just drawing myself with a 𝕬𝕚𝕚 like right now. But I just like the culture, okay? I am an Asian bull. I love Asian countries. And their little outfits, their cultural outfits, they're always so cute. And I can appreciate them. Right? Right? Let me put this over here. This is just like a reference for like the colors and stuff. I'm gonna put them on the gaps of the drawing. She says, not knowing that 𝕬𝕤 end up looking at least a little Asian. Don't worry about it. I'll see a way. I'll find a way. Not 𝕬𝕤's look Asian, but it happens that a lot of VTubers are Asian, so they're making their 𝕬𝕤s Asian. So it kind of makes sense. You know what I mean? Kind of makes sense that they end up being Asian, most of them. Damn, I didn't realize it was Rider art. Yeah, of course. These are her paws. These are her paws. Her little paws. Also, let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. Excuse me if you hear 𝕓𝕦𝕤𝕚 on the background, chat. She's very frustrated because the female volleyball team down here plays like shit sometimes. There used to be this very, very famous, how do you call it? Coach? Volleyball coach? Peruvian volleyball coach? That used to scream to the girls that play volleyball in our national team like, "What the fuck are you doing, you piece of shit? Are you retarded?" She would scream it. She would scream it so loudly that everybody felt empathetic towards the girls. But maybe she did it for a reason, you know? Maybe she did it for a reason. Even Ronnie and Lumis look a tiny bit Asian. I did see that. Lumis looked a little bit like a Cara Delevingne, which was super cute. Average Peruvian. Yeah, we suck at all sports. We're like very into sports, but we suck at all of them. I don't know what's the passion, the true passion behind sports. Really. I feel like we're not that good at sports. And we're kind of underestimating things. We're overestimating our ability in sports. Anyways, I tried to draw her super excited and happy. And a little bit clueless. I feel like that's a necessary look for any driver. She has to be a little clueless. Give me a second. Let me make this even bigger. Never mind the names that I use for my files, okay? You can see one there is called 𝕬𝕤𝕤𝕚𝕚𝕚. The other one is 𝕬𝕤𝕤𝕚𝕤𝕤. And the other one is 𝕬𝕤𝕤𝕤𝕤. I don't really like to classify my drawings accurately. I just need them to work, and I just need to know what is in which file, and that's it. 𝕬𝕤𝕤𝕚𝕤𝕤 when? That's what we're doing right now. That's what we're working on right now. That is what 𝕬𝕤𝕤𝕤 is. You'll soon become spooders. 𝕬𝕤𝕤 spooders. There we go. I fixed it. There we go. Nice. I feel like my 𝕬𝕤 would end up looking Indian. Okay, if we want to be like 100% accurate, you guys were trying to tell me that I was Chinese, but I feel like I look more Indian. If there's any Asian person I kind of look alike, it's probably like an Indian person. Let me see. Proof? You're gonna have to wait until I get more commissions. Oh my god, the fucking mic is leaning on me. Sekuhara, it is a Sekuhara. It's trying to fall over me. This is Sekuhara. SEAS would be most likely. But I am not Chinese! So I was thinking about making that on 𝕬𝕤 to finally show you guys that I am not Chinese. Alright, let's see. This is usually the pen that I use for art. I was gonna say art styles. No, line art. Holy shit, today my brain's kinda fucked up. I need my pills. Grandma needs her pills. Grandma needs her pills. está yendo mal? ¿Les está yendo mal? Ah, ya, qué bueno. She was clapping. She says that we won. I don't know what we won. Or which group it is. Or which team it is. Or who it is. Or if it's... ¿Quién está jugando? Ah, so it's... There's like two main teams from Peru. There's two main teams from Peru. Alianza and La U, which are like the biggest ones. And my mom likes one. Way more than the other one. And they're so insane. It's kind of like similar to when soccer... No, wait. Is it soccer over in the States? Football. American football. When American football fans started riots because their team lost the season. It's kind of like that, but for every fucking game we have ever. So either way, Peru loses. Yes. Yes. That's not Chinese, boys. I don't know what you're talking about. How am I supposed to know what is Chinese and what is not Chinese when I'm not Chinese? Alright, enough. I'm gonna drink more coffee to see if you can wake me up. I am. My little effervescent multivitamin tablet is effervescing. Do you hear that? Shh. Get it. You want some ASMR in your life from my streams? This is all you're gonna get. That's all you're gonna get. There we go. You can say Philly fans, boss. It's okay. Yeah, you told me about Philadelphia people. Philadelphia people seem to be a little crazy. Maybe I should not go to India. I should not go to Chicago. I should go to Philadelphia and see how bad it gets. I feel like your worst American crime cities or zones, like the most scary places, are like normal down here. Are like in the same level as normal streets down here. You know what I mean? It's fine. You look boyish enough to survive in India. Of course you'd be here for that comment. It's alright. I believe. I also believe. That's also because Indians are a little bit feminine. At least the ones that I've seen, they have like huge eyelashes. Huge eyelashes, chat. Okay, I need my vitamins. I'm always here. That is not true. That is not true. There's been moments where you have not been here. I was like saying something very, very, very bad. And then people were like, oh god, how is Fed not here? So that is factually a lie. This multivitamin is kind of like... It's super strong whenever you're trying to take it. And if you put your nose inside of the glass where it is on accident and you snort it, it's like bath salt. It hurts. It hurts my brain. They have an average grip strength lower than some women. They do? Holy shit. Lol, I get as soon as you talk about Philly. Weird things about Philly. Good things, bad things. But I'm sure it's like every other city. Maybe they just have like a spike of extra violence because the American football fans are a little crazier in Philadelphia. Who knows? I don't. That sort of thing you have to like experience firsthand, chat. We need to go to Philadelphia, all of us together on a bus, just to see how bad it is. We need to recognize enemy front line. Alright? Football fans, yeah. Let's go with that. Who's we? All of us. It's gonna be a work trip. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, from me? Oh my god, give me a second. I'm so derpy today, holy shit. We might need something like a scrunchie for my hair. It's been getting so long, chat. I need to cut it. I think I'm gonna get myself a nice mushroom haircut. That's how we call those like very short bobs. Short bobs are also like super cute and like spiky. I think I'm gonna get one of those. I'll show you a photo of how like all the hair ends up on the floor, so you can see how long my hair is right now. Oh my god, what is going on with the internet? We are laggy and code and overloaded? Consider turning what off? Huh? Oh, I think it's my computer. Actually, let me check my computer. Is this alive? It might be suffering a little bit. Or is it my internet? I don't fucking know anymore. Vivi wants to be a dickhead. I don't want to be a dickhead. That is a bad haircut. Sometimes it happens that when they cut it too short, it ends up looking kind of weird. But my head has a weird shape, so it will look cute. How long is it? It's not like Laura Farquaad's or Snow White of the last live action. All right, it's not like that. It's cuter. I wanna try to make it with layers. Well, not me. If I cut my own hair, it's gonna end up looking like shit. I do not know how to cut hair. I know how to cut wigs, but I feel like my own hair is more difficult because I cannot see the back of it. I've cut wigs before for costumes, right? And I'm decent at it, but when it comes to my own hair, I never cut my own hair. I mean, how long is it now? It is like around the middle of my back so far. I've been growing it. Oh, I got this very nice smelling hair oil that you're supposed to put in your roots. So like your hair grows stronger and stuff. And I've been using it for a while now. And I feel like it has helped a lot. I feel like it's thicker. And it grew like so fast. I definitely wanna get like a change. A look change. I wanna do something with my hair. It's been a very long time since I've done something with my hair. But I feel like we're entering a recession, so dyeing it a crazy color is a bit too expensive. Hey baby, hey everyone, hello Scooty. So I was thinking a crazy haircut would be nice. Have you guys seen? I need to show you some references. Maybe I'll open my Pinterest account and show you all of the different haircuts that I have found on the internet. There's so many pictures of girls that get wolf cuts in Japan and Korea. And I want to see if I can go to like my local hairdresser and be like, "Can you do that? Can you do that?" And she's gonna be like, "Yeah," and then she cuts it terribly. Maybe I will. How's everyone doing? I'm doing pretty fine. I feel a little derpy today. I don't know why, but I'm trying to take my vitamins and hope that can change. I'm also drinking a little bit of coffee. I might be a little bit low on vitamins, I think. That's probably it. Because, listen, it's really weird. Last time that I get, oops, tiny burp. I'm sorry. Tiny burp. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Like I said, the thing's about Philly. I'm the Philly guy. Yeah, you're the Philly guy. You're the Philly guy. So I have like 10,000 different necklaces on, by the way. I feel like whenever I walk, you can hear. could hear I love the fucking jewelry that I wear. I love wearing jewelry. I don't know what it is. Anyways, I went to get a checkup for my whole self. So they checked everything. They checked my heart, they checked my liver, they checked my tummy. Just in case, because I was feeling a little bit weird, right? And I don't have any problem. Like, I'm fine. Like, physically, I always go because I think, oh, maybe I'm like having some blood cell lack of red blood cells or something. Maybe I'm dehydrated. Maybe I'm this, that. You know, I panic a little bit with that sort of thing. So I went to get the checkup. And they said, you're perfectly fine, baby. You don't need shit. Just keep taking your vitamins. And I'm like, but why do I feel crawling in my skin? You know? So it's you being a hypochondriac? No, I was like seriously thinking, what the hell is wrong with me? Cause sometimes I feel like the brain fog, not the brain fuck. Brain fog is so bad, and I don't know why. I don't fucking know why. So I was scared. I was panicking. See, yo soy hipocondriaca. I'm a hypochondriac sometimes. I always get checked up just in case. But you know what? It's better to be that way because I will not die that easily, and if I get anything, I'll probably detect it as soon as possible. Have you tried sleeping more and eating better? Yes, I have tried. Has it worked? No. You've had COVID, I take it. I don't know. Maybe. Could be. I know that, like, oh god, people constantly say that it's still contagious and sometimes in the air. I've told you I didn't get vaccinated, right? Not a single fucking time. For COVID. I'm not anti-vax whatsoever. Disclaimer. I'm not anti-vax whatsoever, but I just didn't want to take this one. I was kind of scared. So I just didn't. I just closed the door and I stayed inside of my house to hold the whole COVID. Deep rest on the corner, and I left because you could not enter any establishment until like the rules kind of like chilled out, and then you could enter the establishments without having like to present your fucking card to anybody, right? So I didn't die, but I still caught it at some point around like the end, almost the end of I think like 2 years ago I caught it, and then I caught it. And I caught it for the stupidest thing because it was, I mean, the only way I could have caught it was because there's this lady that helps my mom like get some like medical thingy, alright? And the lady comes to my house, and the lady didn't fucking tell us that she was having a fever and that she was coughing and she was feeling like shit and stuff. She just came by and like, my mom is like a person with a delicate state, right? So I was super fucking worried. And I got it. My mom didn't get it. And then the week afterwards or the week before, like all my symptoms were gone, she got it. And I was like taking care of your mom, and I had to clean everything with fucking Clorox. Everything. People didn't care about it here. Man, you're lucky. You're lucky. I don't know where the fuck I live in Peru, to be honest. Everybody tells me that I live in gentrified Peru. Fucking nowhere, middle of Peru. I don't even know. Why don't we follow these rules that make no sense? At least you weren't both sick at the same time. Yes, I was so glad that happened. I mean, there was like a little bit of like... There was a moment where we were both sick at the same time, but it was not as bad for me because I had just like my cycle of being infected had already ended, right? So I could take care of her. But the first fucking week, I'll tell you, my symptoms were very, very weird. I swear it's the weirdest thing that has ever happened to me, because to this day I don't understand why I had these symptoms, because almost nobody else had my fucking symptoms. I had brain crushing headaches. Like, I literally could not live without taking Advil 4 times a day, right? I couldn't. I couldn't. I had the worst fucking headache, and then I started to smell with my nose. I smelled with like my nose, like the insides of my nose were burning, and I smelled like somebody was grilling some meat. 24 out of 7. 24 out of 7, somebody was grilling meat inside of my nostrils. It was so fucking weird. It was so weird. And I also lost like 10 kilograms. I lost 10 kilos. Because I kept going to the bathroom. And I was like feeling so fucking bad. And I could only eat chicken. Like, not fried chicken. The chicken that you stirred chicken. And rice and a potato. That was like my lunch and dinner for at least 2 weeks. Sopita de pollo. Also sopita de pollo. But I didn't want to make 𝕓𝕦𝕤 work more than she had. Because my brother is... Back then, didn't know how to cook and shit. Eventually they did. But like back then, nobody could help my mom. And nobody wanted to come by to help her. Regardless of how much she was willing to pay for like help. Nobody wanted to come and help her. So, yeah, it was really rough. But we survived. And after that... The second time that I got it, it was not bad whatsoever. It was like pretty chill. It was pretty relaxed. But yeah, it was a very weird experience, and I hope I never have to live it again. I feel like the social isolation was terrible for my mental health. Thank you for the follow. Okay, not the social isolation itself, but rather like the isolation of having to be in my house 24/7. When I'm a very sportsy person and I could not go running around if I wanted to go running around the block because there would be police people outside every time asking for your ID and saying, "Or you need to go back. You need to go back to your house. You gotta go out like this and that." And I would find every excuse to go outside and then come back later. I hated it. It was so bad. It was so bad. But yeah, before that, I feel like I was more of a homebody. Yeah. I was a person that stayed in their house until they forced me to stay in my house. Then I felt the horrible need to touch grass. horrible need to touch grass. That whole team was dumb because being outside in the sun was the safest place since sunlight kills it. Yes, I fucking agree. I agree. You know how I would treat my... When I was going through it the first time, you know how I treated it? I opened all of my windows during the day and I would lay on the sun like I was sunbathing. I would constantly sunbathe. I got so brown and so skinny. LOL, needed baby. So I was remembering stuff. I was telling your mom about my childhood because it seems like I have successfully forgotten about my childhood in some ways. So I was talking with your mom and she was like, "Oh, do you remember that you would spend all the day inside of your room and never leave, especially during the weekends?" And I was like, "I don't remember because I feel like I've always liked going outside." She was like, "Nope. You always would stay inside of your room, and when we opened the door, the heat from your room was so bad that we would constantly ask you to open the window or like to get an AC. Not an AC, to get like a fan inside of your room." The heat didn't stink. It didn't stink, I promise. Children don't stink that much when they're not like rolling in mud or running around or sweating, you know. I don't know. The first part of COVID was a great time for me. I was going all over and hiking with my dad. I miss hiking that much. Oh, that must have been so cool. It must have been so cool. Man. But the clean air was also doing wonders for you. So healthy. Give me a second. I want to burp. It definitely stuck there. I promise it did not stuck. It didn't stick. It didn't stick. It did not stick. Like the new gacha character that was in a military truck. Oh my god. Sweaty, so sweaty. It's okay. I didn't stink that much, I think. Oh shit. Nemi! Nemi! Hi, Nemi! We're drowning! Hi, Nemi! Hi! Can I get a little shout out for Nemi? Today we're yapping and drowning. Hi! 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 What's up with the shirt? It is in front of... Not on the model. This shirt is... It's not a real shirt, okay? It's a piece of cardboard that I put over my chest to cover it a little bit. Hello, Vivi. Nemco was yapping about how cute you were. No, she's the cute one. She's the cute one. When I saw her, the first thing that I wanted to do was grab her cheeks from her face. The cheeks of her face. and pull them like she's a Chikawa character. She was lying about how cute you were. Smart to believe it's a lie. Just kidding. No, I think she's being sincere. She's being sincere from the bottom of her heart. Face, whatever you say, pervert. I promise it was the cheeks of the face. She's so cute. I didn't lie. Okay, I believe you. I believe you. Thank you for the double raid, Nemi. She's Peruvian. She can't be cute. Nemi, I was thinking about doing myself in Insoy. You think my computer is gonna be able to withstand the Insoy power, or will it explode the second I open it? So it cannot be that bad, right? Narcissist. What do you mean? First I get called ugly and then you call me a narcissist? I don't fucking get it. There you go. Hola, Causita. Hola, Causita. Spider-Woman. Hello, Timothy. Really similar, BB. Yeah. Really is. Oh, I saw... Okay, sometimes I am ESL and I don't remember if some things are bad to say or not in any context, okay? Excuse me if... Actually, don't excuse me if I'm being offensive. If I'm being offensive, you need to revalue your life choices, okay? You better not get offended by some random fucking VTuber on the internet. I saw a video of... Dunkin' Donuts in a ghetto in the middle of the city. And it had bulletproof windows that covered the whole area where the person that gives you your donut is. Happy birthday! Today is not my birthday! Today is... Not my birthday. My birthday is next Sunday. 13. Sunday 13. Thank you for the follow. Also, you sound kinda bullyable. Why did the chicken cross a road to get to the cute idiot's house? Are you calling me an idiot? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Baseball, huh? There's a reason the guy was saying the things that he said about it, even if he didn't realize it. Jesus. You will literally blow up your PC. I didn't call you ugly. Keep up, 𝕓𝕦𝕤𝕚. I was not saying that about you. Whenever I talk to you, when I say you, I don't mean you. You know? You. Happy early birthday, baby. Thank you. I hope this does not become a common thing. Where you tell me happy birthday all of the time whenever I stream. But back when I started streaming, there was a guy that would constantly tell me happy birthday. You crazy? We're a collective. She's too large to address us by name. That's definitely not the case. It's a little hard in my brain just to be able to handle so many goblins. Give me a second. Let me change the music for me. You said first you call me ugly and then you call me non-narcissist, so there was a mix-up somewhere. Oh, maybe. Tiki, maybe I did. Yeah, sorry. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Okay, there could be different opinions. You guys are right. You're not a hive mind. You guys are right. You're not a hive mind. Too many goblins to handle. Sorta. Nemco rating in YouTube too. Hello from here too. Hello, DR. I'll say it every day. Oh my god. At least now I know when your birthday is. Look like I got my work cut out for me this week then. Oh my god, thank you. Can't wait. Can't wait. I'm so excited for my birthday, chat. So many things to do. So many things to see. That's why she has to toss some of us in the fire soup pot. Yeah, exactly. Just like with this round. Look at this. I wanna put all of you here. Gonna cook some soup with your bodies. See, we're not a very RAM to process that. I feel like default it comes with like 1 gigabyte. 1 gigabyte of RAM. Alright, let me have a little bit more coffee. Some goblin soup. Yeah, so, Scully mentioned how I should probably correct this. Give me a second. Please ignore. That's just the sketch, okay? So, he wanted me to fix this part. So that the goblin... That's kind of like specific if you ask me. So that we're not only eating the goblin, we're drinking him. So he wanted us to draw on the goblin. Because ladies use straws. For whatever reason. Also, I don't know if the eyes should be like that or like this. This is a little more expressive. Wait, you're a spider girl? I'm a dark elf. But, there's a catch. So, dark elves or drow from, D&D become these spider thingies when they do a pact with an evil god. And I was joking a very long time ago. What would I look like if I was a spider? And everybody liked that. Well, not everybody, because there's people out there that are scared of spiders. But many of them said, I like spider girls. And I was like, how about I do a little spider version of myself? And that's how we came up with a Drider. But the Drider does not have like a set design, I'd say. Because we always change the outfit that she usually wears. Ripens with age. Eee! Yeah, I'd say that this is very, 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 very nice. Very, very, very nice. I wouldn't say ripe with age, but I would say it's very nice. So please, he's already dead. That's why we're cooking him. It's like when you get meat at the market. You don't get meat that is alive, do you? Unless you're a psychopath. Let me see. So probably add some details here and there. I might be doing some something special for my birthday, so I can hang out with other VTubers, and we can play some games. I've been wanting to play Repo with somebody for such a long time, but I don't know how to do it. Should probably play Repo or something. I like your hat. Thank you. It's a turron. It's a Peruvian pastry. Hello, 𝕬𝕤𝕤𝕚. Hello. Hello. He does not have man milk, okay? Goblins are technically fungi. They're only full of meat. Full of meat. Tasty. Crunchy. Crunchy. I have this to run over my head because we were playing Enna yesterday, but sadly my internet died on me. But don't worry about it. It's fixed now, I hope. I hope. I don't know if they were fixing it or what exactly. I got so pissed off yesterday. I concentrated in finishing all of the liners that I had to do for the commissions that I'm doing. And nothing else. Also, I think that straightened hair looks very nice on this design. Might be the kipao. What is a manbucha? What the hell is a manbucha? Are there plant-based juggling options? Like, if there is one made of tofu, maybe they have different tastes depending on the color that they are. I should probably play Pikmin and draw them in little Pikmin outfits. I've never played a single Pikmin, chat. Kombucha, but eehee. That sounds horrifying. I'm calling it manbucha. That sounds very bad. Sounds very, very bad. The soy dumplings get turned into tofu and we're all better off for it. Remember, a good juggling never soy faces, chat. So never do that and you will not get eaten. Pikmin is great. The first two games are gems. What consoles are they for? Because I don't quite remember. Maybe we could emulate. I mean, buy the $700 console and stream it. Yeah. But what if I want to get eaten? You need to go to a professional psychologist first and ask them what's wrong with you. GameCube, there we go. I have a GameCube emulator. Or one that is compatible at least. And then Switch for 4, I think. Yeah, I saw people play in the last Pikmin and it looked very cute. It's so cute! I will play Juso 2 developers directly, I swear to God. Wait, I will pay the Juso 2 developers directly, I swear to God. What do you mean? For the next one that they're gonna release? GameCube, you mean Minecraft? Flint and Steel! Man, I have not watched the movie yet. I have not watched the movie yet. Should I go? Or should I not go watch the movie? Cinemas have been getting a little bit expensive here, so I might just like buy it online and just watch it. Fucking Cuevana. Pirate side. Latam pirate side, number 3,000 billion. Boy. Pikmin, but it's just Vivi and the Joblins. That is so cute. I might draw it. We might draw it. Draw it. Wasn't that because they were dumb and paywall ROMs before the releases of the game itself? Really? Jesus. Me either. I'm just gonna pirate it and watch my family with my family in a few days. I don't know if it's worth it or not, but I've seen the videos of it being silly. What's the name of this actress that always plays a dumb bimbo? A dumb blonde bimbo? I like her. She's funny. A little too funny for her own good. Simply Bagtaro about if you can find it for movie night. Oh, that would be fucking funny. That'd be fucking funny. But I bet it right now it's like in 2 pixels. It needs to take some time for it to cook and you to be able to like get a decent looking one, you know? Oh god, I'm failing miserably. Ah! But yeah. The sketch is cute though. So cute that she throws one of us to an alien predator to run back to safety. Wait, that happens in Pikmin? Man. I just got spoiled. As far as I heard, it was that they paywalled some versions of Yuzu for... So they took money for the work effectively. Oh man. Copy and paste it. The devil is in the details with Nintendo and the IRS. If the Minecraft movie is being streamed online, you could probably expect it to be available in high quality very quickly. Really? I've not seen it so far. So maybe like in a week. Maybe in a week. By the way, Beebs, I might have asked this last time, but is your outfit based on Ashley from the Coffee of Unreal Edit? Yes, it is. Yeah, it's the same, sort of the same outfit that I was using during that stream. I thought it looked cute and fitting because I'm feeling a little emo. Recession is in the door. I can feel polka dot fashion and goth coming back. And maybe grunge as well. Because everybody is struggling to buy fucking groceries right now. Emo BB is back. And I will probably not go away until things look better. Alright. What do I do with all the cutesy clothes I got on my pink girly era? We're gonna have to donate it out to the poor. There's no such thing as a second-hand place like Goodwill in Peru. If you donate it to like churches and stuff, and you never know what happens with the clothes. There's a very high chance they might be taking the clothes and selling them for money. For whatever other reason. You just never know. Isn't Goodwill selling them for money too? Yeah. But I was hoping that somehow the money went to poor people. Because that's what the initiative is. That's why people donate their clothes to Goodwill. Because they give the money back to the community. Should her left eye be slightly smaller than the right eye, maybe? A little bit, but I'm experimenting with some stuff. Give me a second. That doesn't look so bad. The eyes should be smaller in general. Give me 1 second. There we go. The purpose of this type of eyes is that she looks crazy. In fact, so much so that I thought I was gonna do like a little pattern on the eyes. Kinda like this. What do we think, chat? San Pakwais! will read out the same lines a million times before deciding to change it. Yeah. That's me. That's right. Give me a second. I know I can fix this. You cannot fix her. She's too broken. Makes it look confused more than anything. Really? Alright. But you can kind of tell that she's looking like this, right? I don't think so. I think it looks sufficiently crazed. I've been here for 5 minutes. It seems accurate that she could be confused by cooking. Who knows? Maybe the drider knowledge comes with cooking recipes. The drider knowledge comes with kitchen adaptability. Kitchen chip. After all, we were joking about how it's basically lobotomized PB. So maybe she gets to factory preset and knows how to cook. Or something. Have you cooked before? Like, ever? I have! Now, it's... didn't taste as good. Sometimes. She gets a cookbook download during the transformation. Free DLC. Yeah. Is it worth it? Sorta. Kinda. At least she will never feel cold in her 8 feet ever again. Let's see. Let's see. Cons of becoming a drider and pros of becoming a drider. Still puts ice cold paws on you in bed? Still puts her ice cold paws on you in bed. That might be a little too much. Just imagine, if you're having a fever, she can put her paw over your head and it will sound like... Good day, boss. Hello, Melvin. Long time no see. Hi. She'll help you with your headache to lower your temperature. There we go. She has like 2 brain cells. The cookbook will feel their memory right away. Well, it's You know, smart people know how to write, and they put the recipes on a goddamn cookbook for a reason. Yeah, sorry about that. I was dealing with stuff. That's completely okay. I'm not calling you out. You saying. You saying. Long time no see. I remember. I remember. I never forget. Okay, I have great memory for people, but terrible memory for things that are not people. Nah, Vivi, you would just eat the chef instead of the cookbook. But that defeats the purpose of being lobotomized. I don't like this Drider slander. Drider are great cooks. Drider are great at doing laundry. Drider are great at everything that is usually a chore. Alright, that's my headcanon. I forgive, but I never forget. Yeah, basically. I got a cookbook once. It didn't even have recipes for food. And if it did, it didn't taste good. What? What kind of cookbook is that? I don't think that's supposed to be called a cookbook. Ever heard of minestrone? I made it today for the first time. An Italian... Oh! Minestrone? Minestrone? Yeah, we have that down here. For some reason. I do not know why Italian cuisine has affected Peruvian cuisine so much. But we have minestrone. No, that looks good. Are you able to have shredded parmesan on it? Yes. You can have shredded parmesan of anything that is Italian. That's a rule. Oops. Maybe you would be good at making clothes as a drider, and that's like it, because you produce silk for yourself. That's true. That would also be true. Maybe she knows how to do great crocheted stuff. She know how to crochet as well. And make like clothes from scratch. That also would be cute. But silk is a terrible material to make clothes of, I feel. Unless it's like great silk. Taking my time. I want to change some beats of this. Yeah. Give me a second because I'm struggling with the body. Would understand someone in your own self be something very intimate. I'm sure spiders don't mind. I'm sure spiders are like, man, stop being weird about it. It's not that personal. Don't be fucking weird about it. Don't take this from us, Vivi. I will. I will take it from you. You would make the goblins wear silk clothes. Just imagine if you had to be dressed in crocheted clothes forever, chat. Imagine how funny that would look. God damn it! Oh, the arms might be a little too big now that I see it. A bit better. Hamana. Think about it. We humans produce hair. Wouldn't it be as intimate as having someone dressed in your hair strands? You know we do that, right? you know real human hair is sold to make wigs, right? That is like not intimate whatsoever. It's you overthinking it, I swear. You're just overthinking it, man. Peach Ale, welcome. Peach Ale, welcome. Welcome, Raiders. Hi, Raiders. Anyways, you can go to certain places to buy natural hair if you have super long hair and sell your hair there, and they'll give you money for it. Or you can donate it for like a good cause, for like somebody that has cancer. I wanted to make her a little tummy, but I think I will not be doing it. Wave of Angels! Welcome! If you say so! What do you mean if you say so? That's literally the case. This is reality. People sell their hair to make wigs. What the fuck, man? Not here as a Christmas sweater. I don't like your argument. I don't like your argument. Look over there. Can I offer you a nice egg in these trying times? You have like a chicken coop? That's wearing hair as hair, baby. Not hair as a Christmas sweater. There we go. That was a two-part. I'd say still not the same. Oh my god, the cats are doing disaster. Disaster, they're committing crimes and your mom's gonna punish them with the chancla. With the cucurucho. Just fold that piece of newspaper, but whatever. With the cucurucho. I'm trying to stay loyal to the design and making her flat. Or as flat as possible. But it's hard. Maybe the shadows can fix it a little bit. What if we do this instead? No. All the babies are flat babies. There's not supposed to be non-flat babies out there. Flat Justice! Justice! Yes. What's Peachel doing? Did we get a little shout out for her? Playing art? What were you drawing? I was drawing to her friends. Cute! Cute, 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 cute. Cute, 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 cute. Adorable. Oh god, we always end up with the same body type, don't we? Your art is pretty, by the way. Thank you. I will save before I forget to save. God damn it. Before it crashes on me. And suddenly, all of our progress gets lost. Try to keep out. Give me a second. What the fuck? It's not letting me. Oh. I see why. No worries. Don't worry about it. What the fuck? Why can I not save it? What? Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh no, 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 no. What the frick? What? Where is it not saving? Where the fuck is it not saving? Maybe the folder? Let me see. Please tell me it's the folder. Don't be like this. Right there. Keep out. It's not letting me. What the frick? No. No. What about that PDF? What the fuck? Why is it not letting me? What about Photoshop? Let's see. There we go. It does let me save it as Photoshop, but it does not let me save it as .sai for some reason. Why? Test. It's not letting me save it as .sai. That's weird. There might be some corruption in the .sai format. It's really fucking weird. Why does this happen to me? Okay, it's saved on Photoshop. Don't worry about it. Export it to PSD and then import it with data. I will. I feel like I can get this stuff done faster whenever you guys stream art. It really helps. Well, you can listen to the streams kind of like as a podcast, right? That does help. I also listen to streams whenever I am drawing. It eases my mind. Isn't there already a saved version of it from before? There was, but it was, oh shit. Oh no, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh my god. Okay, so I did have another file with this, sketch saved. But it's a file that I'm using for all of the sketches for the commissions that I've been getting, so it has all of them together. So I wouldn't have lost the sketch, but I would have lost this line art that I'm doing right now. She's too cute. I feel like I made the spider legs a little too short, but I'm gonna make them bigger when I start doing the art line for that part. So please excuse me. Excuse me. So this does start there. Okay. Someone said this as a solution for when they couldn't save with Sai. I figured out what the issue was. When I clicked on the file tab, I realized I had always used file viewer option automatically selected. Switched that off and I was able to open and save files like normal. Let me test it. Let me test that. Thank you, Scully. Save us. Exportar como Sai. Okay, let me see. Keep out driver. No! Why? Okay. You can't see that. Okay. PSD. Sai. Keep out. Driver. It's not working. It's not working! Damn it! The keyfinder. I don't use Sai, so I don't know anything about it. That's alright. Don't worry. It's a very old, fucked up program. Don't need to worry. I think of it more as the ramblings of an impoverished Peruvian girl. Please buy more commissions. This could be your favorite VTuber. I promise. I'll make her look very cute. And not crazy, unless that's what you want. Then I can make her look a little crazy. Whatever you say, boss. Yeah, and also haven't taken less time to finish commissions as well. Or it can be more VV, as long as it's not something crazy. It can. I just made my little portfolio for Bijan. Export us rather than save us. Kinda use Krita instead. No, I'm too used to Sai. I've always used Sai. I'm a bit of a Sai only friend. How about a baby in a rubber room with rats? No. I said no crazy. No crazy drawings. What was CSP for again? Anyways, yeah. Looking at the other streamers yap about whatever, it really does help getting art done. Today I was watching random shorts on YouTube and I started to see literally the whole movie, the whole Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy uploaded to YouTube Shorts. And it reminded me, I went to go see Spider-Man 3 with my cousins. And I have a cousin that is 1 year younger than me. And there was a scene where I think somebody was beating Spider-Man's ass and he was like, "No, Spider-Man cannot die! He cannot die!" And then he started like crying. You could see the tears on his cheek and I was like, "Don't worry. Spider-Man always comes back stronger. He will not die." Like he kept bawling his eyes out. It was so fucking cute. Oh, Clip Studio Paint. I see. It was so cute. I remember watching Spider-Man 3 in cinemas. I just haven't had that experience in a very long time. There's not really that many good movies to see, to watch. Maybe 𝕊𝕤𝕤𝕤𝕤. That one was also fun. Crazy! I was crazy once. They locked me in a room full of rats. And they squeaked. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Okay, I don't like the design of that one. But before I forget, and before Scaldy kills me for it, I will draw the little ear detail. Piercing thingy that she wears. Alright, time to hit the sack. Good night, everyone. Don't let the crazy Latinas bite. Till next time. Bye-bye. But the crazy Latinas always bite. That's part of the appeal. Oh, I also just had some Chinese food earlier today. It was so yummy. Chinese rice with pork and the little wonton thingies. So it's out on theme. I like this design for the earrings. There we go. Boss is crazy. I am the sanest Latina I know. Or maybe I'm just lying. Maybe I'm just lying so that you trust me. But I'm actually a crazy Latina as well. She's lying. Shh. Don't tell them my secret. Don't tell them my secret. Alright. I think it's fine like this. It looks very cool. Look at that. Cute. It's an elf piercing. I guess. Maybe it's like the whole thing, but like if you could see the back of this ear, it would be something like this. It's an elf piercing. Joke's on you. I don't trust women as a principle. Smart move, but I'm sure that you trust your mom. And she's also a woman. I'm sorry, Ted, to tell you this, but your mom is a woman. Your mama is a female. Female. No, not at all. Not a single bit. Oh my god, I'm sorry to hear that. I do not trust my mother, boss. Does everybody on this stream have mom issues? Cute. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dear God, this explains so much. You take that back. Alright, there's one person with no mommy issues. I love my mother, but there's no way I'm taking her at word on most shit. How do you navigate that? I feel like we need some advice regarding that. We all collectively, me included. I wonder if I can do this faster as well. You see how we're doing all the little details way faster now? I feel like it's a matter of practice. Get your commissions right now before they become more expensive. Get your commissions right here before they become more expensive. Expensive. Evening. Hello, Linkster. Welcome. So, trapdoor spider BB when to properly represent what Latinas are. Trapdoor? More like a bear trap, I'd say. It looks like a bear trap, but it's actually a drider. You know what I mean? Tailblade trap! And it clasps it. And then it eats you. By the way, keep in mind you are literally drowning yourself in a jobbling right now. Yes, because it's a commission. And it's a funny little commission. He's a joblin. From the joblin soup. Okay, give me a second. I'm not cheating. I'm just using this to measure how I want the ears to kind of be. Because this... Should it be like this? No, it should not be like that. Yeah, like that kinda works. Alright. I like this as a guide. Give me a second. You wanna hear what I'm listening to? Hopefully it does not get copyrighted. Can anybody tell me if I put Kirby music, I'm gonna get copyrighted or not on YouTube? It's so bright! Sorry for your neat eyes. Let me fix that for you. There we go. Is that better? How close are you to your screen, by the way? Nibi, do you know this is what a trapdoor spider is? Trapdoor spider. Let me look at that link. African trapdoor spider. They make their own holes? That's so crazy. That's so crazy. No, they don't make their own holes. They live in holes. Oh god, they look so scary! Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. They look so slimy. Like 70 centimeters away from it. Maybe you need some glasses. and to be further away. Do you have all the lights in your room off? I think they're cute. They're super slimy. But judgmental, baby. Yes. Fluffy spiders are 100 times better than non-fluffy spiders, chat. I will die on this hill. Fluffy spiders are absolutely cuter than the rest of them. It is this one. This one. These two. Oh, Chad, I was wondering, maybe next week we should start playing, next week we should really start playing, Witcher 1. 100% fluffy spoolers are adorable. They are. They're so cute. So cute, so adorable. Okay, my second should be a little lower opacity. They're so cute. So fluffy. They look more friendly as well. I don't know what it is. But it doesn't make my brain immediately go, murder, murder, stomp, 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 kill, 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 kill. Yeet it. Yeet it to the next realm. Straight to hell it goes. Yeet, yeet, yeet. You know? It makes you go, oh, fluffy. Fluffy. Cute. Adorable. I wanna hold it forever in my arms. And whenever I come home, I wanna give it a little kiss on its spider forehead. And it will never bite me because I trust it. I trust the spider, yes. Fluffy equals friend. Slippery and weird and moist equals threat. Why Witcher 1? Because we're gonna start the series of Witcher and I wanna play the first one first. Because in this goddamn channel, we play things in order, and if we don't play it. I have a problem with being a completionist. But I will try to focus on the story instead of on the side quests this time. Until we arrive to Witcher 3. And then I can pick some side quests that I really liked and then we can do them together. Even frogs. Okay, frogs are different because frogs have very cute faces, okay? They get a pass for being slimy. But even then, I will not touch a frog. I would just look at it and be like, look at this frog! Look at his black eyes! They're not my soul! They're so cute. They're so whimsical, full of childlike wonder. Lizards? I love lizards and snakes. Lizards are not super moist like frogs are. I've touched some lizards. And I've also touched some geckos. And they're not as slippery. The snakes are also nice. They feel weird. But they're also nice. Goliath bird eater inbound. What is that? What is a Goliath bird eater? Is that a spider type? Goliath. Huge spider, I'm guessing. Goliath spider. Scary. Silly little spider. No wait, big spider. Scary, silly little big boy spider. That will accidentally chomp you to death. But it was an accident, okay, so it's fine. Officer, it was but a silly. It was but a silly. Also, Chad, do you know what 𝕓𝕦𝕤𝕚𝕚 is? I swear it's gonna be the next skibidi toilet and I'm catching it early, so you better know what it is. I'll see it. I'll search for it so I can give you some context in a bit. Some kind of Latam gang. I'm gonna be sincere with you. I don't think it's a Latam thing. I've seen it as an American meme as well as an international meme. Therefore, in English. Don't worry, they like chicken. Tip of the tail can be. I think you've seen it, baby. I think so as well. Goliath, they sound. Isn't that the one that the guy? No, that was another one. Yeah, no, I don't think I've seen it. I've never heard of it, even if I'm Latino. What the fuck? Okay, I'll show it to you. I'm gonna try to find it. It's a stupid meme. It's a stupid meme about somebody creating AI images of animals, and they have given them stupid names. And I think that the meme came from Brazil, if I'm not wrong. I'll show it to you. I've seen it referenced in so many other places, but maybe it's because I have Spanish algorithm, you know what I mean? Mm. Tralala, tralala, full version. Extended. Fuck. Okay, I'll show you the one that I saw first, and then I fell into a rabbit hole of this fucking meme. I'll show it to you. Give me a second, let me mute this on my end. Alright. Unmute this. Of course it's a short, because otherwise memes don't take any other format.
Trallallà, porco Dio e porco Allah. Ero con il mio fottuto figlio merdardo a giocare a Fortnite, quando bombardiro crocodilo. Un fottuto alligatore volante che vola, liri lì lari là. Elefante nel deserto che cammina qua e là. Con la sua conchiglia e un orologio che fa tic tac.
It's in Italian, chat.
Un attacco flashback. Tung 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 sahur. Anomali mengerikan yang hanya keluar pada sahur. Brr brr patapim, il mio cappello è pieno di slim. Nel bosco fitto e misterioso viveva un essere assai la vacca Saturno Saturnita. De frente tu sei tanto bonita, con il corpo di...
I don't get it, but I've been seeing it every fucking where. These are quite the toys. It's AI. It's AI. The whole meme is, oh, I bet you cannot tell that this is AI, and it's a ridiculous fucking animal thing, cryptid. Alright, let me see if I can find the original one where it's just the images, okay? Maybe here? Meme Animal Super Mega Meme Remix. It's this one. Oh god.
Trallallero trallallà, porco Dio e porco Allah. Ero con il mio fottuto figlio merdardo a giocare a Fortnite, quando a un punto arriva mia nonna. Ornella lecca cappella.
I don't understand Italian, but it says something about her grandmother. Anyways, it's like one of those, I'm sure that you have seen, or at least your parents have seen, there's these videos about kitties that are made with AI, and they're supposedly tell you a story about, I don't know, a fat kitty that was married to another kitty, and the kitty left them. And it's all AI images of cats in clothes and like different situations, and then the main kitty gets cocked by a random other kitty. It's like a soap opera made with AI images, and it usually has the song, the meow 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 meow. You know. But yeah, I was looking as well. That boomers get these sort of videos on their algorithm all of the fucking time, especially on Facebook, and they're usually AI images of like stories and stuff, and they're like, oh, this looks real. This looks 100% real. Like, I was also browsing, and at some point somebody mentioned that there's this one video circulating in boomer Facebook or Instagram or something, and it's a video of 100 poodles in China in like a festival thing and they're all dancing together. And boomers could just not understand that it was AI. And they kept passing it around like, oh, it's not AI, it's just in China. And like regular people that can tell that it's AI because you know there's definitely something off of that third line of poodles that does not have like a face or a head or a tail. So they were... You need to keep insisting. You need to keep explaining to boomers that these things are not real, but they swear it is a real thing. We have already arrived to that point. Boomers cannot tell when something is AI or not. You see the one with the cat becoming a firefighter? Yes! I did! It was an orange cat, wasn't it? Or a white cat, I don't remember. But yeah, I saw it. It was running towards the fire and it was super muscular for some reason. The giant corn Jesus is 100% real. Regular people, yes. I've seen a couple of those. There's one that was great. The kitty got a bad grade in school, then studied hard and graduated to human school. Give me a second. I want to see if I can find this other one. AI kitty. Let's see if we can find firefighter. I'm guessing that this is what it's supposed to parody. I don't fucking know anymore. What is the context? Okay, this is the one that I saw. I'll show you. This is the one that I saw. This one is a bit more simple because they're not animated videos. This must have been way before they started making like automatic animations with AI. As soon as they make the image, let's say this image, it's also made into a video that moves and shit. It's very trippy. It's super trippy. Let me see if I can find the other one. Must be this one, isn't it? It is! Don't forget to like. There you go. This is what my nightmares are like. Hello, evil spirit man. Welcome. He became a firefighter. Like he just fucking lied. A zero night with her, his owner in heaven. I keep getting this. Like I've seen at least 3 different variations with them. Let me see if I can find this other one. Motherfucking AI kitty gets cocked. This is the one that I saw first. Oh fuck, my internet? Connection to internet is failing? What the fuck? I'm literally streaming! I am streaming! How is it possible? AI kitty stories. Let's see if we can find it like that. Oh my god, they keep looking more scary. They keep looking scarier and scarier. Chad, there's like a whole market for this. What the heck? How is there so many? There's cartoon versions. There's regular versions. Who's profiting out of this? 2 million views! I need to show you this, chat. Wait. I'm gonna fuck up my YouTube algorithm. Let me show you. You can see. Look at this. Look at this. How are there so many? 45 million views. 3 million views. 135 million views. 3.8 million views. I am missing the meta chat. I should be doing AI videos of animals. AI videos of Orito in quirky situations and immediately link my streams to it somehow, some way. Look at this shit. Every single one of them. 56k views. 1 point. Okay, this is the one. Think. Because the one that I saw didn't even have like those type of. Of course, a blonde cat gets cocked and a black cat. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Chat. Like, I'm exposing you to what like shows up on my algorithm, okay? Don't worry about it, Chat. I'm sure there's a shit ton of them, but this is not even the original one. Like this story, somebody stole the story of the original cocked cat and made it on its own style because this looks more cartoony than the one that I saw. Iwala, hi. Please, do not get filtered. Big black cat. Yes, big black cat. Let me see. Wow, she tied her hair and untied it at breakneck speed. I really knew about the AI cat videos. I don't know why they're so popular. This one has 50k just likes. Just likes, chat. Look at this fucking bullshit. This is a new 𝕊𝕤𝕤𝕚𝕟𝕖'𝕤. Jesus. 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 Okay, let me see if I can find another one that I've seen before. Let's see. AI cat kidnap sad story. Hashtag barrel. Hashtag cute animals. 322k views. There's one about a cat shitting itself. There's one about a fat cat that wants a PS2. Okay, this one I've seen as both an animation and images. They just keep copying each other as well. It's that one. I've also seen this one. And they're Chinese? Why are the Chinese ones more wholesome than the ones that I've seen? Orange cat cooking pig. Hashtag AI. Hashtag cute cat. Hashtag AI cat. Hashtag funny. Hashtag funny cat. Hashtag cat lover. Hashtag cat. Hashtag pets. Hashtag kusing gluku. Hashtag kusing. Whatever that is. Why are they killing the cats in service? Maybe they're taking revenge. Alright, enough. Yeah, I think that's enough. Except the pig is actually alive like half of the time. Well, you cannot... That's part of the AI rules. You cannot make it give you a real dead animal. That would look too gruesome for the AI. Or it does not know how to do it. Don't show up on stream, but look up pregnant cat sad story. Oh my god. What is this about? What the fuck? Ew! There's so many of that. Pregnant cat sad story. And it's a horrible image of a pregnant cat. Anthropomorphic cat with half of his stomach broken. Why is there so many pregnant cats? What the fuck? Is this a fetish? Chat? It looks like butt surgery. This looks like a fetish. Pregnant cat sad story. Oh god, there's a real one about a cat that lost her kitty. No, don't show me that, motherfucker. Motherfucking algorithm. Pregnant cat cheated on her soldier husband. This is exactly like 𝕬𝕤𝕤𝕤. Also, let me put some music on the background before I forget. Hopefully, motherfucking Nintendo does not sue me. I saw a YouTube live for a girl streaming from her room and her chat was trying to guess her mental illnesses. She was getting annoyed. What were they? Did she ever tell? Did she ever tell? They're always pregnant. Why are they always pregnant? Cat cheated on pregnant wife. Ginger cat. Sad story. Hashtag brave. Hashtag pregnant cat and cow. Poor pregnant cat struggles to make ends meet. Pregnant cat mom's life changed by Hero Kitten. Sad story, pregnant cat. Pregnant cat, sad story. Hashtag cat stories. Mark Kitten calls ambulance. I'm tired, man. I don't know what's gonna happen. Should we just do that with Bibi? Listen, I'm not an AI hater. Like, I like AI to the extent where it's cool to see where you can... what you can get from it. Right? But I would not use AI art on my own stuff. Just because I want it to be more customized, more personalized. She did confirm she went to a governmental health facility. What? I love AI because it makes artists see. That is also fucking funny. People just lose their shit. It's kind of like when grandpas tell you, "Oh, you're all day in that computer. You're all the day in that computer." You know what I mean? And they're like, "You're not doing shit. Meanwhile, you're working your ass off on the computer." Or when you're a digital artist, and since boomers don't understand how it works, they're like, "You're not a real artist. Because to be a real artist, you gotta be able to draw on pen and paper." Kinda like that as well. Don't get me wrong, of course, those require way much more skill than just putting prompts on an AI. But I still think it's funny that they see it and mouth so badly. And I am an artist, and I'm literally taking commissions right now. But it's also about, like, I don't know, people that have never done in their lives want to try making something. Let's not cut their fun. Most people don't even argue that AI artists cheat and has no soul, but the way artists cheat at people doing a funny meme with ChatGPT is hilarious. Yeah, I've seen that. They got so pissy about this one actor. What's his name again? The one that has a tattoo on his face. And he's like a black boxer, I think. They got so pissed off at him not paying for a commission and just getting a Ghibli art of himself. And they fucking lost it. Not an actor, a boxer. I've seen him in movies. Plenty of movies. Tyson. Oh, there we go. Mike Tyson. Can you paint on a canvas with oil paint, boss? In fact, I can. But I suck. But I can. I'm terrible at mixing colors, but I can. I can try. I have painted before. It sucks. Mike motherfucking Tyson? She just called Mike Tyson an actor? I also said boxer, okay? Stop, don't lose your marbles. Stop losing your marbles. You're just on a string of idiotic things today, huh? I've never watched box in my life. I just don't like boxing. He's been in movies. See? He's been in movies. Hope you're having a good day, baby. Hope the internet is fixed. Me too, man. Me too. The funny thing is when people do the drawing memes in protest against AI, like drawing a hand holding a paintbrush with the caption, "Support real artists," and it's 1,000 variations of the same original thing. I don't think that's helping anyone's cause. Like, I don't think that somebody that would pay for AI art, let's say, will look at that and say, you know what, I feel like I'm gonna commission somebody right now because of this. People that do AI art would have never spent a dime doing commissions to start with. I feel like that's always the case. Never. I'll cherry the stupidest part of your statement and generalize your entire intelligence based on that one slip up. It's okay, I'm used to that. I have brothers. It's okay. Have they ever considered the fact that most artists are just insufferable in the first place? Man. I do not know why that's the case. Seriously. I really hate liking Western artists because most of them have the stupidest fucking takes you could ever imagine. Like, the worst fucking takes you can think about they have. So I just actively try to avoid any Western artist that is not like somebody that another VTuber that I know has worked with and has had zero problems with. Total artists that no. This is just people that believe that because they have an online presence they need to have an opinion. I think that's the problem. They don't need an opinion. I like Canadians more than I like artists. But I do like art. I also like art. I can appreciate it. But art should stand by itself, not by the person that creates it. Otherwise, it becomes worse. Like, the more the attention you give to the artist instead of the art itself, the more annoying they will get with time. It is terrible for their art as well. I feel like that's a phenomenon that I've seen way too many times. And it doesn't matter if it's a musical artist or if it's like somebody that draws, somebody that sings, somebody that composes, whatever. When they get recognition and they start feeling more confident about what they make, they tend to become too cocky about their opinions and about how good their art is. And it starts to decline in quality. That has happened so many times. I swear there's something inherently tied to art and suffering. That's why it's called painting. You need to be humble. I feel like you need to be humble regardless of how popular or how rich you become. If you don't want to stop being able to produce, you need to stay humble forever. Stay humble forever. Boss. Sorry. And I can also say it about life experience. Whenever I have like terrible things happen to me, my art gets 10 times better. I don't know what it is. Maybe I draw more when bad things happen. Alright. I guess Timmy doesn't want us to pay attention to her. I do want attention! I need attention, I'm a streamer! I'll die. What makes this even funnier is that some of the best artists I follow on Twitter don't give a rat ass about AI art. Which proves to me that the only mediocre ones see it. I need to one day explore the nonsense that is submitting a portfolio to CalArts. Like, you guys know what CalArts is, right? It's like this. Is it technically like a college? Like an institute of art, right? For animation and stuff. And you submit a portfolio so you get in. And They reject portfolios that have great drawings just because their art style is not simplistic enough. I've seen portfolios that are so beautiful and they still get rejected because their style is not Steven Universe style. CalArts has ruined cartoons. CalArts will create a second Hitler. That might as well be the case. Mark my words. I will write it down. He was meant to be tortured artist archetype. I'm already tortured. And I'm already an artist. I just feel like that's a craft. It's very hard to get better unless you criticize yourself. So people that don't criticize themselves also become terrible. You can kind of lose the ability to draw in a certain way as well. It's not like, oh, you learn how to draw and you get comfortable with your art style and then you keep it forever. If you don't practice, chat, if you don't practice, your art style will suffer from it. So imagine how much somebody that has no time because they become popular enough to like leave off of their image. Just imagine how bad the art eventually evolves into. Reminds me of a little of Kali, where she takes hate towards her and uses it to produce music. Yeah, I think that's very positive. I think that usually feelings are great for making any sort of art. Regardless of what your feelings are. If it's anger. Well, especially rap. I feel like rap is a very nice medium to like rant about things. Without making it like actual violent. There we go. Didn't this happen to Egoraptor? Egoraptor hasn't drawn anything worth a damn in over a decade. I've never been into Egoraptor enough to keep track of him. I usually get bored whenever somebody becomes annoying, so I avoid them and whatever their content is. CalArts is only to get an industry job where you're barely paid more than the far more talented Korean slave labor animators. You're absolutely right. I forgot that they use Korean and third world country animators to do the more difficult stuff, and they are the ones writing the shitty series and like scripts that they use later on for the animations. Let me show you. Let's see if I can find. There was this one. There was this one beautiful CalArts rejected portfolio somebody sent and then reviewed on YouTube. Let me save. Give me a second. Let's watch it together. Is Son-sama still doing animations? Hello, sarcastic madman. I bet she is. Her animations are really nice. Let's see. CalArts rejected portfolio. Was it this one? Accepted and rejected CalArts sketchbook. Rejected CalArts sketchbook. Rejected Sheridan portfolio. Alright, I'll show it to you. Let me mute this. 2021 CalArts sketchbook rejected. That might be copyrighted. Let me mute it. Look at that. Look at this. Dog. I don't know what that is. This is not the one that I saw. But you're gonna get the overall idea. Even if it's a person that can't draw detailed stuff. Perspective. Maybe it needs more colors. It might need a little bit more color. But still, I think it's pretty decent to get somebody in. And then you can teach them how to learn other stuff. Right? Maybe they're like overcrowded with students. Rebecca Sugar hired animators are better artists than her, and she can't even give them proper character sheets because they look so tiny in screen because they don't use them. I firmly believe some things were lost when cartoons started to become more profitable for companies to do. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that one is. Fat people eating. Or drinking and smoking coffee. Snorting the coffee. Look at the dog. That's so cute. Such a cute dog. Oh, look, there's kitties. Rock and roll kitties. Those are good sheets, I agree. Let's watch the one where there's like one sketchbook that was rejected and another one that was not rejected by the same person. Let's see. Accepted and rejected colored sketchbook. Again, maybe copyrighted music. Rejected is a huge one. And accepted is a small one. I suppose you could snort coffee grounds. Yeah. Whoa! Nina's 2022 versus 2023 colored sketchbooks. You can... Look at that. Oh, look at that. So pretty. Look at the colors. The composition is also great. I don't think they care about how well you can draw bodies or movements. I have taped lots of pages together. No, I hate when artists do that. They're ashamed of the art that they're making, so they decide to like tape together some pages. That's so bad. My internet? Oh no, it's failing again. Colors got here. No! Not my internet! God damn it. Give me a second. Let me see. Is it maybe? No, it's not. I don't know what it is. God damn it. Alright, let's see if it can get fixed or not. Internet dying. Boo. Give me a second, chat. Chat from the future. I will be going on a break right now and see if it gets better. Break screen. Ooh, I don't know what it is. Ooh, it's not working. Why is the internet not working? I'm gonna lose the screw. I'm gonna send them a little package over to the ISP offices. I'm gonna be sending a little package to the ISP offices. But I guess that we're gonna have to wrap it up, sadly. God fucking damn it. I'm very sorry for this to happen, chat. I'm very, very sorry. Hopefully, the fucking internet stops not working. Like, that delay is very bad. It's really, really bad. I'm very sorry. I'm so sorry. This is terrible. This is horrible. Hello, Vivi, and the fake people where it's not worth it. What do you mean, huh? Are they? It's okay, you have a good sleep. I'll try to have a good sleep. The people at Twitch seem to be having a worse time than the people at YouTube for some reason. Why is YouTube fine? Why is YouTube fine and why is Twitch dying? Twitch. People, please. Oh god, what do I do? What do we do? Internet added again, Hugs TV. Yes, get good sleep, as Neo said. Okay, I don't know why it's working on YouTube. Maybe I'll try streaming on YouTube soon. I don't know. We'll see if it helps somehow. Alright. I think I'm gonna have to end stream. Be back from the future. It's not fixed. We're going to have to wrap the stream up. It works normally in YouTube, but not on Twitch, sadly. Man, that's terrible. Let's raid Kuragi. Jesus Christ. Kuragi CH. Let me give you the copy and paste. My friends. Here you go. Martin Raid. I'm gonna see if I can stream. Okay. I'll end on YouTube. Sorry, I'll end on Twitch. And see if YouTube works normally. Maybe. I'm gonna try, okay? I don't know what's happening no more. Oh, I don't think I'll actually be able to do that. Jesus. Get in there. Get in. Get in. Get in. Yeah, it seems YouTube does not have a delay. Oh wait, it has like a delay of 1 minute. But it looks way better than the other one. Alright, let's test this shit. Great Kuragi now! So cute. Okay. Stop streaming. Stopping stream. Stopping streams. It's gonna take a while, sorry. This stream you time. Alright, chat. YouTube chat. I feel like we're still live. Are we? Are we still live? Are we still alive? All that hate for red goblins. And now look at them, SMH! Yeah! So we're gonna keep going here then, maybe? If it's working. I mean, is it? Let me see. Let's go back. In time. Are we working? Yes, still alive. That's so strange. That's so strange, chat. That's so weird. But I guess, I don't know. Maybe YouTube's a little better that way. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't quite get it. But it's weird just reading the YouTube chat and not the other chat. It's strange. I'm on a strange place. Alright, let's keep watching this together then. Let me see if I can put this here. And maybe minimize the other chat. And I can view it at 1080p on here, unlike on Twitch. What? That's so strange. Yes, you function the web away is terrible. Is in terrible junctions. God damn Twitch. It's alright, don't worry about it. Okay, let's keep looking at this beautiful thing. So well made. It's just absolutely beautiful. I love watching videos on portfolios because you can see this is like probably inspired by everyday life. Like when you see a series, I feel like I do that as an artist. I look at a series, I look at something in real life, and I get motivated to draw about it. I sketch a lot people that I see on the street or people that I see while I'm on like a cafe or like when I'm walking on the park. I sit down for a second and I pull out my sketchbook like a weird person. Like somebody that is trying to pretend that they're interesting. I take out my sketchbook and I draw. And it's a great conversation starter as well. Like people approach you and they're like, "What are you drawing? Can I see? Can I see what you are drawing? Can I see?" And then you show them and they're like, "Wow, that's super cool." Because most people don't draw, right? I know it might seem that the amount of artists is insane and there's artists everywhere. But a lot of people don't draw whatsoever. They don't even know how to draw like shapes or even imagine like poses or things outside of what they see. That's another thing. That's another very curious thing. So lots of artists don't draw because they remember like a pose, but they rather come up with ideas inside of their mind of like kind of when you imagine something that does not exist, right? And I remember being very, very young and able to do that, to like imagine something that does not exist, to kind of come up with the concept of a character, right? And I remember like 2 or 3 of the adults that I was with on that family trip, they were like asking, "How the hell do you do that? Do you like are you copying an image that you saw?" And I was like, "No, I came up with this design in my mind." And they were like, "Wow, that's so fucking cool. I could never do that." And I guess that's kind of like the only real difference that I feel artists and non-artists have. That the first type are usually capable of like imagining things that look very not realistic necessarily, because it can be like a cartoon or 2D or whatever, but like concrete stuff inside of their mind. And I think that's very fucking cool. Oh my god, Vivi, why are you wearing a PNG? It's a turron. Oh wait, you mean my shirt? Hello, dog art. I'm wearing a shirt because I cannot afford life to the clothes. Okay, I cannot afford life to the clothes. How old were you? I was like 10 or 11 when that happened to me on a trip to Mancora in Peru, which is this very, very cool beach place. And I don't know, we didn't have any internet there because sometimes the connection would fail. It was a very long time ago. I was like 10. And so I had nothing else to do than draw. And that's when I designed a bunch of the OCs that I still keep until today. I should probably show you. I would show you my sketchbooks if I kept any from back then, but a lot of them I just like cut together in little pieces and threw on the garbage. Because I hated how I draw. I used to draw back then. I was very, very harsh on myself when I was a kid. Because I did compare myself a lot to other kids that also drew well. There was this one kid, and that's when I learned about healthy. It's not competencia? Healthy. It's not competence. That's not how you translate it to English. God damn it. Spanish! Okay. I got a competencia saludable, which means healthy. Motherfucker, I'm gonna need to translate it right now. Give me a second. Ah! I'm sorry. ESL. Sometimes ESL too strong. It's not competence. Rivalry. I don't want to say rivalry. Okay, maybe that's a good word. Never mind. Okay, healthy competition. Motherfucker, that was so close to the other word. Yeah, healthy competition. There we fucking go. Sorry, there's delay as well. So I will be reading the comments a little bit late. I'm sorry. Healthy competition. There you go. Thank you. Competitiveness. Healthy competition, because this girl in my class was so good at drawing, but like the way that she drew things was very different to the way that I drew things. So she was able to draw animals, let's say. She's the one that introduced me to Pokemon, and that's why I started drawing Pokemon with her. So she introduced me to Pokemon because she knew how to draw Pokemon's like. I remember her clay fairies were very cute, and there was also this one whose name I kind of forgot. The horsey, the Pokemon horsey. Oh god, today it's not working. Today it's not working. The fire horse with fire. Fucking Ponyta. Okay, she's the cutest Ponyta, and she came up with this idea where, okay, this is how I also learned how to make friends through art. So she would go around with little post-its around school, and she would ask like other kids around like, oh, I want to make you a horse, a cute horse Pokemon. You can choose like what type you want it to be. You can like choose like a theme, whatever, right? And the kids were like, oh, I wanna a horse that is made out of water. So she would draw like water, like Ponyta, or for example, somebody said, oh, I want it to be like a tree, and then she drew it like kind of like a giraffe with like a green afro, and that was like a super cool concept. She had such a great imagination as well, right? And it was like, that is really fucking cool, and I cannot draw animals for shit. So I would actively practice to get better at drawing than her. Like back then, my idea was like, oh, if I get better than her at drawing the ponies, maybe I'll be able to like do something similar, because this girl was super popular because of the massive campaign of OC drawing of Ponytas. It was very fun. Very, very funny. And I was like, I can get the same thing, and I can get better at that. And I started to draw because I wanted to get better and make friends just the same way. And also because I was like, oh, I cannot let anybody beat me at my own game. I must be the best. I must be the best artist ever. And I would constantly not get in fights, but we would start like healthy competition show-offs of our art. And then at one point, I feel like the teachers kind of found out that we were like drawing a lot and kind of competing with each other, to the point where they would try like to show our notebooks with a bunch of our drawings to the whole class, right? We were in the same class in that year, I think. And then after that, never again. But the teacher that we had for homeroom, she would show off all of our drawings together, and they were like, oh, that's so cool, this is from BB, oh, that's so cool, this is from this other girl, that's so fun. And I remember, yeah, that helped me grow my art a lot, because I had somebody like to share with, and she was really, really nice towards me. She would like explain how she would come up with certain ideas or designs, and she was one of those friends that introduced me to like a bunch of different things. First of all, it was Pokemon, and she did not only introduce me to Pokemon, but a bunch of other girls at my school to Pokemon as well, because back then not that many had like interest in playing video games to begin with, right? So it was a very cool thing that came out of nowhere. Almost got built up on a very silly thing, and I feel like it impacted other kids in my school positively as well, because not only us kept drawing and kind of show it off to the teacher, but the teacher was like, okay, I want to see who else in this class has the talent for drawing. And all the kids would be like, oh, me, I know how to draw this. Some of them were not as good. Some of them were like, kids drawings, right? But others were like, oh, you can see like there's potential in this kid, so they might be into like trying extracurricular classes for painting or drawing. It was very, very nice. Sounds like a very influential friend. Yeah, she was really cool. I wish we would still be friends to this very day, but as I said, we never got together in the same class ever again. That was like in middle school or something. I don't remember exactly when it was. I feel like beginnings of middle school or something like that. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was such fun. I miss that. I feel like more people should be involved into that sort of thing. The older that you become, the harder it is to find friends that also draw and do that kind of things. Alright, let me see. Let's continue with this thing here. Killing competition like a feast fight for the winner instead of anking someone for $1. Because you can rotate the apples in your head. I can rotate as many apples as I want inside of my head. Alright, let me see. Let's put this thing here. Sorry, I got a little distracted. Because it reminded me of that thing. She has pasted more stuff. But it looks so cool. That was like a guy. That looked kakoi guy. Look at the instruments as well. This one got rejected. I would also do that. Whenever there was a drawing that I did not like, I would put like a post-it over it and then draw it again. a lot of my oh, there's little cars as well. Hot Wheels. Man, I never drew any cars, even though my brother had like a shit ton of Hot Wheels when they were growing up. Maybe we need to make some kind of group of or things like that for adults. That would be fun. That would be fun. I bet that there is those types of groups that you can get over on the internet. I'm just not very good at interacting with people no more. Is that like a Witcher OC? Let me look at this. That looks cool. Those are racers. I mean, drivers. No, that's not a Witcher OC. It's probably like a witch thingy. Man, that's so cute. It's like a Korean doll. There's more cartoony stuff there. Is that male Pearl from Steven Universe? Maybe. How? Oh, that's also very cool. Look at how she explored how does this hand thingy works. That's so fucking cool. Look at how detailed. Hellfire Gauntlet. Oh, it's a gauntlet. Nice. For spells. This was rune for spells. I would also do these. Whenever I collected like a concept, I would also like make a blueprint on how it would work. That's so fucking cool, man. That's so cool. There's people. Let me see if I can get the volume up. Hopefully it's not copyrighted music. It might be. Okay, I'm gonna try jumping over it so it does not like get strict whatsoever. Look at the armor! That's so fucking cool! You have no idea how complicated it is to draw armor because of the how light reflects on it. You need to look at a lot of different references for that. It's so cool! I should probably go back to sketching because I'm very good at drawing females, but males is so difficult. It's so difficult to draw males for me. It's so difficult. I need to get back to sketching different people and different characters as well, and different art styles. I used to have a very Tumblr-like art style, actually, with like very thick lips and thick noses. And everybody was brown. Everybody was some shade of brown. In my OC sketchbook, everybody was some shade of brown. That's kinda how I know. I feel like I grew in a similar timeline as the people in Tumblr, so I kinda know where that comes from. There was this concept that you could kinda recreate any character with whatever skin tone you wanted or whatever cultural background you wanted, because they did that a lot with non-human characters, and then it became a staple to do it with literally any sort of character. And that's why that trend also migrated to Twitter when Tumblr died. It imploded on itself because first they got an algorithm that deleted any sort of not safe for work, but this algorithm was terrible because back then AI was not as cool as it is right now. So it would detect things that kind of looked like it was not safe for work. It was not safe for work, but if it looked like a slightly, there's like a certain color that is too skin-like, and there's like a shape that kind of looks like a butt, kind of looks like a boobie, you will get your thing deleted. So this bot deleted so many things, so many archives of like fan art, of like whatever thing that happened in Tumblr. Photos, art, freaking music, everything would get deleted. It was so fucking sad. It was so sad. But yeah, I kind of know. It's like lost knowledge now. It's like I am aware that the reason why race swapping characters is so popular nowadays is because that came from Tumblr, like 100%. That got popularized by Tumblr girls looking at characters that had no skin tone, like they look like sketchy like this. I know that Homestuck ones were kind of like that. And like characters that were maybe from books as well. You would get them race swapped, cultural swapped. There would be like fucking headcanons on how certain characters would look like, even though it went completely against their description in books and that sort of thing. Hi, what are you talking about? We're mostly talking about art. Art and its consequences. Art and its consequences. This is a sketchbook that got rejected from CalArts, which is a sort of like an institute, a college for artists, right? And this one got rejected, and I'm explaining how CalArts does not accept sketchbooks, even though they're very well done. Bro, from Homestuck was canonically white, by the way. Oh my god. I think so as well. I remember something like that. For drawing males, I would recommend Bridgman's books, because he draws very squarish figures, but it's like one of the hardest books to learn drawing from. But it's good stuff. I write it down. Thank you. Thank you. That sounds fun. That sounds very, very fun. I've been looking at things to... Okay, I have a terrible behavior that I should probably correct. Unless I get taught something by someone and I invest my money on it, like taking classes or something, I will most not likely practice it. But I'm really trying to fix that. So I will see if I can get that book printed, or other books that are good for illustration. Get them printed and see if I can apply them and use them for practice. Because there's so many stuff that I don't know how to draw. Things like perspective are still rough for me, and coloring. Going to turn all my favorite characters into Texan cowboys. Hell yeah. That was the spirit originally. You could turn them into whatever you wanted. But now you can't. Now it's illegal. This looks nice. Why would it be rejected? Because it seems like CalArts prefer when the portfolios are super simple. Like all shapes for every character are super simple. They kind of like look at will most likely work for animation instead of like illustrations, which is certainly a valid point, but I feel like they need to learn to include people that have not learned how to do an animation style as well, because this has led to the problem where so many cartoons nowadays are called to have a CalArt style because they have like similar mouth movement, they have similar shapes, and that's because they all come from the same school. They all come from the same school. They're taught by the same teachers to minimalize their whatever their art style is. But I feel like that was one of the most positive things from old cartoons, that there would be, you could tell when certain episodes were made by certain animators, because you could recognize, oh, this is the style of this show. This is the style of this artist, but for this show, and you could kind of recognize, oh, this one has, the lines are thinner, the lines look a little bit different, but still there's still the core of the character that has been created, because it was this artist that is known for having this art style, and then there would be another one who draws them a little bit rounder, a little bit of, I don't know, maybe the eyes are a little bigger, they're pointier and stuff like that. I don't quite know. This is just an example, but I feel like that was the appeal of watching certain cartoons back in the day, that not everything looked the same, you know? It's only illegal if you aren't making them brown. That's true, it's now illegal. Alright, let's see. Male models! I could not stare at a male enough to draw them, to be quite honest. I feel like it boils down to that. I cannot stare at males. I cannot stare at males too much. Because I feel awkward. I should probably stare more at male characters. It's not like I don't like male characters. Some of them are very fucking cool, but I'm never like, oh, this works like this works like that. I feel like the feminine shape is a little nicer to draw in that sense. Look, it's a fake kitty. it's a kitty that has weighted lots of weight. Weight lifted. There we go. You don't feel awkward just looking at drawings or photos of them? I feel like mostly photos of like real people and IRL. Yeah, I don't want nobody to notice that I'm staring. Firefighter kitty. No, not again! Okay, anyways, that was the one that got rejected. That's so sad. Look at the colors of that one. I love the colors for this one. They look so bright, like it's in the daytime. I just like... No, just kidding. There's a lot I can say about this sketchbook, but where it went wrong, but at the time... Wait. There's a lot I can say about this sketchbook and where I went wrong, but at the time I was very proud of that sketchbook. It is very pretty. Now, on to my accepted sketchbook. Music is definitely copyrighted. It's FF Doom. Oh, this one's way tinier. Motel vacancy. Museum goers, Art Institute of Chicago. You know what I mean? I feel like you can kind of tell what I mean. The shapes are more comfortable for animating, I feel. Now at least. Look at that armor! Man, I should try to draw more armors, to be honest. Should probably get into that eventually. International Airport. I bet she did these sketches while she was like sitting in random places. Just observing outlet. Look at the birdie! From the top! Oh, that's a recurring OC. Character designs. San Francisco Airport. Cute. Wait, so they got accepted, but they're showing their sketchbook that got rejected until we get to the good stuff? Yes. So she's trying to compare both. Because people usually search up for these videos to kind of tell, okay, what gets accepted in CalArts and what does not get accepted in CalArts, and what can I send over so I don't get rejected? Or why did I get rejected, you know, when I have a sketchbook that is pretty cool? I feel maybe she lacked some poses. This one doesn't seem that far off from the first one, to be honest. I don't get it. I don't get it. But again, I'm considering maybe the CalArts people get like tens of thousands of sketchbooks from artists that want to get inside of CalArts, you know? So maybe they didn't see anything unique in the first one. Like just that one, there were like 10,000 others, you know? I think it might have been the greater amount of perspective, styles, and poses. Perhaps. Being able to like imagine, okay, that's something that I still have not achieved, probably because of lack of practice. But being able to come up with a design of like an idea of a character's build and clothes and like face and all that kind of thing, it's simpler than having them in certain perspective or certain places. I feel like backgrounds and perspective that is really fucking accurate, it's hard to do. It's really hard to do. So I agree that probably is a point, because I do see like some sketches that are in perspectives that simply were not used in the first one. There's also like lots of pictures of the back of the head of people, which is also definitely necessary for animation. Look at how cool this one is. Look at the horse. Those lines are so smooth, by the way. Look at that. Look at this one. They're so smooth. What's that? View from my parents' apartment. Damn, somebody lives up in that apartment. I feel like that's a... Cool. Safety presents. Oh, I feel like that's on a theater. Oh, look at the plant. You cannot hear the background music, but it's basically MF Doom. It's just MF Doom. Cubs game. I don't have a sketchbook like this. I must make something like this. And force myself to draw whatever I see when I'm walking around. 𝕬𝕦𝕤𝕚. That's definitely her OC. I've seen her way too much. I know. I can tell. I can tell that's a character she really enjoys drawing. And then he speaks, I am she-heart of the vampire Olivia. Probably heard the indie game. Look at that. Oh, the minis and the character sheet. That's so cool. We accidentally released a multi-headed black dragon. The lions. The lions. Canadian geese. Trip to Pixar Studios. I don't know if I would be able to be a professional artist. I feel like art, to me, when it's done as a duty, it's a little harder to do. When it's something that I don't enjoy, characters that I don't like, poses that I don't find fun, or maybe something repetitive, I feel like I would suffer. I don't think I could do it professionally. Stuff like commissions is easier because I usually accept commissions from characters that I really like. Roll for initiative. Dang. I like that she draws the cat spots as an X. So the stream's having a little bit of delay, but that's fine. A soldier. Oh, look at that. Is that a rifle? Shotgun? Cool. The lines are way simpler, and most of them are not colored. With compared to the first one, I guess is more showing? For when you're trying to apply to an animation college, maybe. Do not commissions endless be burgers. Got it? Don't do that! Do not commission endless be burgers! Especially not if they're feet related. Please. I will die. I will do them, but I will cringe. Once more. Once I'm done with 100 of them, I'll be able to draw feet in any perspective possible. Hard glasses. Pottery Studio life drawings. I like that the characters also have like very different faces as well. Simplified expressions. Have you guys ever seen those videos of people that draw these super exaggerated cartoons? There's like cartoon artists on the street that you can pay so they draw you. And they usually overly exaggerate your features and they're so ugly. So commission endless burgers. Got it. Yes, please. I'm saving up because I'm gonna be traveling with Mom soon. And I wanna be able to pay some of the expenses myself. So yes, please do commission. Do commission me. Oh shit, my headphones disconnected. Give me a second. There we go. These are nice. Yeah, they are. Piano. People in America seem to travel a lot. Or maybe I'm just biased. Maybe that's what I've seen. Cool hat. Ooh, dinosaur skeleton! different people's profiles. Rodin Sculpture? Art Museum? They do be ugly, but they're good because it means they know how to grab realism and distort it without losing quality. Yes. Maybe next week. We have a price chart, Vivi? No, you send me what you want and I'll tell you. I'm trying to make them as cheap as possible so I keep like practicing with more and more and more and more and more and more and more on them. Let me see. Let me turn this off. Let's get some music going. But yeah, I'm working on this. We're working on this. So far so good. Think that the hair is gonna be next. Here's gonna be next. I might fix this part of the drawing, cause this one I don't like that much. This little flower thingy. I think it was supposed to be smaller, and maybe I made it bigger than I intended. Let's continue with the hair. This hair I did modify a bit. It's not my regular haircut. I tried adding stuff like straighter hair, because it fits the keep out nicer. Let me see. So probably do a price sheet, but it's really hard for me because I don't quite know. It's gonna be more or less expensive, depending on what people ask for, right? Sorry. I need to be able to make the eyebrows look perfect. They have to be sisters. Sorry, they have to be twins. They need to be twins. Alright, let me change. No, the music is fine, I think. Oh, wait. This is Pokemon. Yeah, I really doubt that it's gonna get, like, copyright stricken? I don't think that's a word. Copyright striked! There we go. Let me have some more coffee. Still have a little bit. She's in a very weird pose, but I was trying to make it more dynamic. So she's facing this way, but her body's facing this other way. So she's like, almost like falling, because she's doing two things at the same time, right? She's holding the Joblin and drinking it, but she's also cooking. So she just took a sip of the Joblin and then she's still cooking. She goes back to being concentrated on the soup. We should make a little gap here. Just edit the bot after, unless YouTube lets you put it in separate audio channel. I can edit the bots afterwards, but afterwards, yeah. I can edit it, but a problem that I had the last time that we were doing like a little watch along, the Puka owners, they copyright striked my video. Just because there was audio from Puka, they copyright strike my video on automatically and it got turned off. Wait, it wasn't live. The live got turned off because there was copyright material on it. It cut the music while I was live, man. That made me terrified. Wait, you're still live? Because you are not on Twitch. Yes. I did say that I was gonna try streaming in YouTube and see if it's working. I'm having a lot of delay, but it's working, so I think it's fine. Sorry about that. It seems like the issue is connected to Twitch, to be honest. Because otherwise, why would I have a great stream here and not on Twitch? Vive the whole show's audio is copyrighted. God damn it. That was after the raid though, Vivi. Do I need to announce it? God damn it. Give me a second. So YouTube Joblins get special treatment. You can blame Twitch. Blame Twitch. Let me see. I'm gonna tell you guys. Everyone, I'm still live on YouTube. 𝕬𝕤𝕤𝕚 thought I got that through, but the delay betrayed me. There we go. Sorry for the triple double ping. Good thing I'm in both. Yeah, it's good to have both. I always thought that there were more people that like using YouTube rather than Twitch. Twitch is a pain in the ass to watch on phone, to be quite honest. Regardless if you have like the Twitch app, it sucks. It's terrible. I hate it. I hate it. Thank you, but I hate it. It would be much easier if it would just let you watch it on browser. I don't know why it has to be its own app. God damn. YouTube phone is worse. If you don't have premium, yes. But I pay for premium. I cannot. I just can't go to the gym without listening to VTubers anymore. It's like I'm dependent on these women. I'm not unicorning, but I definitely have realized I have a problem with not listening to things while I'm at the gym. I tried to listen to the Horus Heresy audiobook while I was doing exercise at the gym. And it was certainly something. I got scared sometimes because you could hear how the audiobook guy gets into character and he starts screaming whenever there's something going on. Whenever it's like a battle, he will start screaming. It's the first time I get an audiobook of such thing. Or read such a thing. Twitch gives emotes. We still don't have emotes here because I'm not monetized. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I wish I could, but I can't. We still need like like around 600 more hours of content watched in order for the thingy to let me get monetized. I have not monetized yet. He got too into the book. He did. He got way too much into the book. Started screaming on my ear. Cause they were like, Looper call! My ears fucking exploded. At the gym. I had my headphones off. And I didn't know how to turn it off. Cause that's the other thing. Since each audiobook thingy is around like an hour, if you pause it and then you accidentally close the app, you're gonna have to re-listen to everything to kind of be able to tell where you left off. That was a mistake that I'm never doing again. Actually, this should be connected. I should look at the keep out right now so I can tell how to do this a little bit better. I found a keep out that has like lace over here, and it looks really cool. Maybe I could add that. The keep out is slowly leveled up, you know. False of treadmill mid-run. That could happen to me. That has never happened to me yet. But I can feel. I'm gonna make a fool of myself at the gym someday. I can feel it. Slowly adds herself more padding. While the delay is too big for anybody to notice. Yeah! Nice! Very accurate, chat. Very, very accurate. Do I not know how to draw boobs? Sometimes I wonder. Alright, chat. I remember very clearly, I have a friend who just happens to be very lucky with her genetics, and she's like size F or something like that. And I remember drawing a woman in front of her, and she was like, "Bibi, that's not how boobs work." And she destroyed my reality. What she meant to say was like, "Bibi, you don't have any boobs, so you don't know how boobs work. Please, do better." Please, do better. Alright, more defined. There we go. Oh god, I'm getting hungry. Did you feel better? I don't know. You tell me. I think I am. I hope. I hope I am. Ooh. Wait, this should be a little bit over here. Ah. Ow, 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 ow. I'm getting hungry and there's still some Chinese food on the fridge. Maybe I should get some Chinese food. Should give the kipao a little more depth so it doesn't look like she's not wearing anything and it's just painted on. No, like my shirt. I swear this is not painted on like my shirt is. Alright, so far so good. Let me see. Of course he has Chinese food. I know, yeah. It's really good Chinese food. It's yummy. Andrew's mom bought it from a place that she really likes that sells Chinese food. I wonder if there's still wonton. Fried wonton. I love eating it, combining it with, the little noodles that they have. That's my favorite. You're basically eating rice in two different shapes. Two different ways of preparing it. Oh, the head should probably be a little lower. She has a huge head. Well, I do have a huge head. You probably cannot tell because of the turron. Turron. I panicked for a second because I looked at my stream and it said that it was not streaming. But I guess that's only working on Twitch right now. This commission is for black and white colors. So I don't know if I'll be coloring it. But this looks so cute. I kinda do wanna color it. What's your favorite type of food, chat? Do you even have one? This is how hair looks straightened. The bangs specifically, and this part as well. Because I tend to draw it more fluffy. Fluffier. But you're no black or white, boss? Don't worry about it. We're gonna make ourselves black or Chinese. And I got the Chinese part covered. I haven't had a rice in so long, baby cry. Why? That's like a key food. A key food for Hispanics is rice. We love rice. We love rice. Oh shit. Clip that. Don't clip that! Don't clip that! No need to clip. This is a conversation that we're having together. I don't do YouTube clipping. Good. Oh god. The petty pulps, they're so complicated to draw. I also use so many different references for the dryler. Maybe I'll pull up the original one as well. She's so cute! Look at her! Look at her! Gigantic paws! Maybe making myself this small is not that bad because technically that's what a short dryler would look like. Sort of like that. He did mention there should be holes here. And that's where the pedipalps will come from. In all the years that I've done commissions for other people, I never met somebody that sends a reference with detailed instructions of what they want. That's really smart, to be honest. I feel like that's a smarter way to use your money for commissions. Smart, smart. I really hate doing descriptions for art that I want to get. I try to keep it as simple as possible. I don't want to stress out the artist that I'm sending the commission to. So I'm like, do whatever you wanna. I trust you. I trust your skills. I trust that you like things that are pretty and you will make this very pretty. If you're wondering why they're not linked to the Twitch account, is because YouTube demands verification for outside links. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, she didn't mention this, cause you go like this. Maybe we're gonna make ourselves fluffier, so I'm not confused with that other slimy spider. I don't know where I left this pattern. I think it's in Photoshop. I found a very nice brush for Photoshop to make this sort of floral patterns for the 𝕊𝕤𝕖. And I was so proud of it because it looked realistic. Let's see. This one? So you can see all the details. See, I added them everywhere. I had to learn how a 𝕊𝕤𝕤 works as well. I found a blue one, but the colors were a little way darker than I was hoping for, because I like using like brighter colors for stuff. Because jealous is not that slimy. No, I'm not. I am not jealous of not being slimy. I wouldn't like to be slimy. Just imagine. Kinda like when a dog drools everywhere. Have you seen those dogs that drool everywhere? They're still like big ones. They drool every fucking where. It would be exactly like that. Just imagine. You need to be cleaning it constantly. Hey boss, can you make a mod on YouTube? I kinda wanna judge the mod interface. I think I can. Give me a second. Let me check this out. I don't know how to do it. How do I make you a mod? I don't think I can, because I'm not monetized, can I? Let me see. YouTube streams. YouTube app. Start your live stream by pressing... How to add moderators on your YouTube channel. Let me see.
Mis competidores me están quitando tráfico.
Jesus Christ, I got an ad. A Spanish ad. Spanish from Spain ad. Mis competidores. Survive the hive of goblins striving to make you stay alive for the drive their transformation to succeed. How many goblins do you think we need to sacrifice in order to get one driver? Hmm? Settings. Oh, there we go. Ah! I got it. I got it. I am in the past catching up at 2 times, but I just had some macaroni and cheese with sauteed veggies and garbanzos. Yummy. That sounds really yummy. Should probably heat up my Chinese food. Let me see. Settings. Community moderation. Add a moderator. Gotcha. And I'm also gonna add member. Achoo. Ay! There we go. That should be fixed now. You should both be moderators over here. I had to step away from last stream. I wasn't well. I'm here now anyway. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Being sick sucks, man. Just rest. Rest up. Let me save this. Oh yeah, someone commented that it's adorable you say achoo before sneezing. No, shut up! No! My biggest secret is I realized I tried for like a year to not say achoo right before I sneeze. I tried because I saw that on the clips. I don't say it at the start because they're older streams, right? But I just didn't contain it. You caught me off guard. These last spots, I've been so off guard. Damn it. Give Scarlet Rebel some soup. I felt exhausted and depressed. Physically, I had some issues with my muscles and I had to call. Please rest. Belated, bless you. Thank you. Something is up with your shirt. That's not quite sticky. And I don't know why it's not sticky. Let me see if I can fix it. Give me a second. Keeps moving around. I'm gonna make it bigger. See if that helps. Okay, not as bad. There we go. Nice. Me too wrong. Secret? Yeah, I feel like that's something rather fucking silly to do. Why would you stop doing that? Because I thought it was silly. It's a silly thing that I do sometimes. Like, you'll never make me forget that I also put my hand on my mouth whenever I laugh too much. I've stopped doing that because on stream I cannot cover my mouth with my hand anymore because it's supposed to track my mouth, right? But when I do it, it's not well conscious. Also, the pinky thing. I've never noticed the pinky thing before I started streaming. I also hold my pinky like a lady. How was Ina Dim Barbecue, by the way? We didn't get to play that much because the internet fucked up again. We didn't get to play that much, but it was cool. I liked it. We just got stuck on the first level, I want to say. First couple of missions. But I'm gonna go back probably on Tuesday. Sad. You're supposed to entertain us! It's stuck to the front of our padded top. No more! No more! Not anymore. Maybe I should try straightening my hair for once. That'd be cool. I haven't straightened it in a while. Looks cute. This strand does not look like natural enough. It does not look natural enough. Maybe like a hime cut. Just on one side would be cute. What do we think, chat? Some side bangs, I guess. looks good. Thank you. I think so too. I'm gonna fix this over here so we can add some bangs. See, I fooled you. I was not gonna sneeze. I was not gonna sneeze. Okay, maybe it can be asymmetrical. I don't know. I feel like I like this better. So I don't have to do the other one. The ear bracelet thing makes me think of Midna for some reason. Oh, she does have that. She also has that one. Thingy like this. Yeah, same here. Her ears are also ginormous. I've been making them bigger. Like if you... And also like... More like this rather than like this. Kinda more Joblin-like, you know? More Joblin-like. That's what you get them from me. The green is a mold, but the ears are definitely mine. The ears are my ears. Cute. Alright. Let me take off my earrings because they're hurting. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't clean them correctly last time I used them. Let me try to take them away. How they hurt. Give me a second. I should probably wash them. I should wash my ears. You could make the ear have like an arc, 2-angle line. What do you mean? Have like an arc, 2-angle line? Familiars animated from dead goblin and pots of potions mixed. We should write some lore to this. There are many ears like it, but these ones are hers. These ones are mine. They're not disgusting, are they? They're not. But it kind of hurts because I feel like I put these earrings on earlier, and I told you that I'm a little bit allergic to things that are not made out of metal. And these are made out of whatever fantasy material. That's how we call them when they're like not metal. Fantasy material? Fantasia? Not real. Fake. And they have hurt my ear. I should probably clean it later. Not like inside of the ear, but rather like the hole that I have where I put the earring. Plastic? Maybe it's plastic. I don't know. Might be. Alright, chat. I should probably go get myself some rice. Cause I'm hungry. And it's almost 11:31 and I don't want to eat later. So maybe we can wrap it up for today. And we're gonna be streaming on Tuesday next week. How about that? Shall we raid? Shall we see who we can raid? How do I do this? Not. Alrighty. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I had a lot of fun hanging out and drawing and yapping about art and my life experiences with art. Let's see if we can raid someone that is live right now over at YouTube. Let me check who is live right now. Oh, Ceci's! Ceci is live. Let's rate Ceci. Alright? Oh, I miss baby. Don't miss me. I'll come back. Don't worry. I'll come back. Let's redirect to Ceci. Ceci. Ceci, 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 Ceci. Ceci. Did she end stream? Did she end stream? I think she ended stream. No! Ceci! Why do you show up like you're streaming in my channel? Ceci. 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 Redirect privilege needed. Ask Ceci Kima to add you to her live redirect list in community settings. Oh, damn. I can't rate her. Oh. Shit. What do I do? We're raiding Cherma. I guess we could. She may have it whitelisted. Alrighty. Should I ask maybe? Let me see. Should probably ask. But maybe another time, I don't know. Alright, let me see who else is here. Redirect from other channels. Let's go to how about Mita Osita? Alright, let's go. Here you go. Here's the copy and paste. Well, actually, just say BB raid. BB raid. There you go. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you for hanging out. I gotta keep grinding with the commissions. I don't think I'll stop, but I'll probably go bake myself something first. And I'll see you. Thank you so much for being here today. Had a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun. And yeah. Yeah. Hope you guys have a great one as well. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye.